Hello and welcome to today's press up. My voice is almost entirely back to normal now, you'll be glad to hear. So let's crack on. Today I want to talk about this little thing up here called the screen options menu. I have mentioned it in passing before. It's a really handy thing to know about. And I'm going to show you some examples of it in use. So first one is just on the dashboard when you're logged in, these dashboard widgets that we've covered before. You can turn them on and off by clicking here and ticking or unticking these boxes to show and hide the various different widgets that are available on your dashboard. The screen options menu is also present in a couple of other places. If I go to the posts or the pages list, a lot of what I talk about with posts applies to pages and is the same. So let me look at screen options. This is the list of all the posts that you've got in various different states, and if I click screen options I can turn on and off these different columns. So if I don't want to see what categories and tags the posts are in, I can just turn those off, and down here the columns have disappeared. So I can tidy up this view. There is in particular a search engine optimization plugin which adds some new columns here, and it's really handy to know how to turn those extra columns off. I can also change the number of posts in this list. So I think I've demoed this before, but if I set this to 2 and click apply, then what you'll see is I'm now only showing 2 posts, and I've got this what's called pagination, so I can flick through the pages of posts here. I've got next page and previous page. I can go to the first page, I can go to the last page, or I can just type a number in and press return and go straight to a page. So that's useful if you've got lots of posts. You can actually choose to display, say, 100 of them. Bear in mind that loading the page will be slower if you put a high number in there. 20 is a good number, but sometimes you may want to see more. The other place where you can see screen options, if I go and edit a post, this is also really useful, is here actually on the editing page. There are a whole load of other things, other boxes of information and options for your post that you can turn on and off here. So let's say we're not interested in this format box, which I've not talked about, but we can ignore that and just turn it off and not have it present. That's now disappeared. And then there's a load of other things that we can enable. So if you're an administrator or if you're a curator of a blog, then you may want to be able to say who the author is. And if I collapse that, you'll see a little author box has appeared, and I can choose who the author is for any given post or page or item. There's a whole load of other things I can turn on. Excerpts I will cover in future. Trackbacks and custom fields you generally don't want. There's some discussion and comments options here which can be useful. So discussion allows you to turn comments and some things called trackbacks and pingbacks on and off on a per post or per page basis. Comments shows you any comments that have been made on your post here and allows you to respond from the post editing page. Other things you can do here are you can turn off distraction free and some other fancy functionality for the editor, and you can actually set it to be just one column. So everything now is just all stacked up in one big column like that. So screen options really handy, and if you want to, if there's something on the screen that you're not sure what it is, or if you think there should be something on the screen that there isn't, then having a look up here to see if there's something you can turn on is a really good idea. So just be aware that this menu is here. It's useful. Go and click it on various different pages and find out what's in it. You might find there's something useful that you can make use of. Thank you.